Hi guys, welcome back to our channel and a very happy Valentine's Day.
Woo!
Okay, so for Valentine's Day, Matt and I are going to come to you with some questions, or I think it's called like the Valentine's Day tag.
Kinda, yeah.
Well, I saw this on Facebook, so I don't know if it's popular on YouTube or not, but figured we'll just do it Valentine's Day anyway. Okay, you ready to get started?
Yeah. Alright, first question. Who's oldest?
You are.
Yeah.
I was reading the next one. He's older by a year and 5 or 6 days.
Yep. 5 days. 6, 6 days, depending on when your birthday is.
Oh, yeah.
Who was interested first?
You guys already know that. If you don't, look at the, what was it called? Was it the interracial?
No, that was the How We Met one.
How We Met. Look at the How We Met. I was interested in him first.
I still don't think that's true. I think you acted first. I think we were both interested. I just was way too afraid to. Yeah.
Okay.
Same high school?
Yeah.
Yes. Again, the How We Met video.
Yeah.
Who's the most sensitive?
Me.
Yeah, probably.
Matt doesn't really show emotion.
I try not to.
It's a good and bad thing. I think sometimes you should show emotion, but are you sensitive?
No, not really. I don't know. I have thick skin. I can roll with the punches.
Yeah, maybe it's him being a Marine. I mean, they get called so many names, and boot camp first of all, I can never ever do that, but I think that's where it comes from. He's been called a lot and been through a lot, being a Marine, so.
Yeah. And also, I think just, not being tremendously popular in high school and even before that, you just kind of develop a thick skin. Who has the worst temper?
Who do you say?
Me. No, because...
You did not. You do not. You're trying to be super nice. I have the worst temper because, okay, I don't know. You guys decide. Okay, so what am I trying to say? I snap quick, right? So, like, I'm quicker to respond to stuff. I'm quicker to, like just, and he will be just, like, cool, calm, and collected, and he'll just let things,
pile up,
and then he'll, like, so I don't know
that's why I said I have the worst temper, because when the temper actually comes out.
Yeah, and you even said it, like, it takes him like a month or two for him to like reach that point. With me, it's like almost every day.
Not every day. Sorry, I was trying to move the conversation forward, and that was a bad time to say
Okay.
Who's more social?
I am.
Yeah, I think you. I'm not tremendously social. I kind of choose to not.
To not what?
Do anything, I guess is the way to say it. Like, I'd prefer to just, sit around the house. I take joy in just sitting in the house on my phone, watching TV with the kids, or playing video games. That's the kind of thing that I do. I don't do a whole lot outside.
There's this thing called, like, introvert, extrovert, so it's, like, both. I feel like that's me. Like, I am definitely more social. I like being out, but sometimes if plans get changed, I'm like, yay, I can sit in the house, too. So I think both of us we love to just stay at home, be with our family. As far as, like, going up to people and stuff, I'm more social in the fact that I have a lot more friends. But I feel like if him and I were, like, in a setting with new people, you would, like, reach out first. He's not afraid to, like, dive in and say hi, whereas I'm like an observer. I'm gonna just sit back and observe first before I put myself out there. And you are definitely more social and, like, going and shaking somebody's hand.
Okay.
And stuff like that.
Yeah, or, like, saying hi to a
cashier.
Yeah.
Like, he will hold a conversation. I'm like, huh? With cashiers and, like, hey, how you doing? It's like me, I'll kind of, like, walk by you and,
Mm-hmm.
So
Who's the hardest worker?
I think you are.
Yeah.
I think you're the hardest worker is what? I mean,
Well, yeah, I guess if like
cold.
the hardest work, I do the most work, but I'm also not at home with kids all day.
Right.
So it kind of depends on how you define work.
Right. And that can be like a gray area too. Stay-at-home mom versus like working people or working man. I think we both work. Obviously, I think he is the hardest worker. I don't know. Right?
Yeah, I agree. I'm definitely the hardest worker. Who's the most stubborn? On 3, ready? 1.
Wait. Okay, for real. Let's what does the stubborn mean?
Stubborn means very set in your ways and
Not willing to change.
yeah.
Right? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Matt.
Karen.
You're out of your mind. I am not stubborn. Explain.
What's that? You don't like it when plans change. You don't. You get upset
But
when
then
things change.
I roll with the punches and I do it. Matt is stubborn in the sense that we'll be talking about stuff because we talk a lot about family planning and.
Karen's sister picked a really inopportune time to call.
She always does.
And I.
She was in the middle of trying to curse me out when I said we're doing a video. Okay, bye. I got the phone.
So.
Well, not family planning family, but we talk a lot about what we're gonna do with our family and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Matt is. Maybe he's not willing to listen to what I have to say a lot of the times because I feel like you just have this I'm right, I don't have to listen to
I can see that.
anybody, and I'm stubborn because I'm not you're gonna listen, and so I don't know.
Okay.
What you said is true too, but I feel like I absolutely roll with the punches, kicking and screaming.
Who's more sarcastic?
You?
Yeah,
Of
probably.
course. I think, growing up, when we were in a relationship, one of my friends didn't really like to be around Matt because it was very sarcastic. I think even my sisters said he was sarcastic, and it's he always tried to explain it. It's like a Marine thing, you have to, right? You have
It's
to
just
be
a
Marine
way
to
that you
get it.
talk to each other that comes from a very, for lack of a better term, a very macho man kind of environment, especially being in the Marine infantry. You're always ribbing each other. You're always making fun of somebody. You're always, they're like, go do this, and you're like, no. But then you go do it anyways. But it's just, it's just one of those things where I had and I still do, have a very weird way of acting, and it doesn't always rub the right way with people.
Yeah, for sure. I can be sarcastic, I don't know, jokingly. I think I'm definitely funnier than you.
I think it depends who you ask.
Guys, I am. Okay, let me just ad-lib this in. I am absolutely funnier than Matt and a lot of people that I know. My sisters and him copy all of my lingo. I come up with lingo and sayings, and then I'll hear Matt saying it, and I'll definitely hear my sister saying, I don't even care if she watches this video. You copy what I say, you copy my lingo, and then try to act like it's theirs. Okay, is one of the things that they, especially my sister says.
I've never said that in my life.
Okay. That was an ad-lib.
And very funny. Who makes the most mess?
Let's count. Let's say 1, 2, 3, and say who does it. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. You.
Karen. No, it's definitely me.
Okay. 'Cause there was that sarcastic moment because, yo, seriously, he's super duper messy. I cannot even do. Okay. I have a little bit of, what is it called? OCD when it comes to messes. So I can't explain it. He's clean, but he's messy and unorganized.
I'm very unorganized.
And that's just ugh, why?
Yeah.
So you're definitely more messy than I am.
Yeah, I'll leave, like, I'll have a panic moment in the morning because I can't find my keys because I just left them somewhere. When we have hooks by the door
Right.
that I could use.
Yeah. So it's definitely you.
Who wakes up first?
You do.
Yeah.
For sure. He's been, like, again, with the military, he's waking up, like, 3 a.m. at some points, you know? Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bigger.
Oh, who has a bigger family?
I honestly think we both do. I mean, Matt's the only child, if you guys didn't know. I have a bunch of siblings. Well, 2 sisters and 3 half siblings. But when it comes to like aunts and uncles and second cousins, we both, it's like share. Like Matt has a big family. So.
Yeah, especially on my mom's side.
Yeah.
In my generation, though, I'm the only one with kids. No, that's a lie.
Yeah,
Jesse
your
has
cousin.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, forget about that. Who cooks the most?
Matt does.
Yeah.
Like,
that's part of the messes. Going back 2 questions.
Oh yeah, oh my gosh. Like I cook, guys, and I don't know. I just feel like when you cook, like while the water's boiling, you clean up. You clean that pile up. You wipe that down.
No, you just put it all in the sink.
And it's just like, so okay. So I'm the kind of person, like, I feel like if you clean up and do all this stuff, you can rest. Like, you know, like you can rest while you're eating, instead of having to think about the big pile that you have to clean up after you finish eating. And he's not like that. And let's go back to the cooking. I can cook better than him.
That's not true.
Let's
at
go
all.
to the next one.
There's no
Guys.
chance that that's true.
Matt, seriously?
No chance.
You started slipping, honestly.
I did for a little while.
But I am a really good cook.
Yeah. You are a really good cook.
I can cook better
I just
than you.
think I'm better than you.
No, I can cook better than you. Okay.
Who cries more?
Me. Matt doesn't cry at all.
Nope.
Even though he says that he does sometimes. He doesn't.
Yeah.
I think he puts an onion and then make himself cry.
It's actually eye drops. I put in eye drops and just...
Interesting.
Yeah.
I've actually never seen him cry though, like...
Who's a better singer?
Me.
Me.
Can you be serious?
Yes.
You don't ever even sing.
No, I don't. I'm pretty sure I'm legally tone deaf.
Yeah, you told me that.
Who hogs the remote? The kids?
I don't know. No, so you hog the remote sometimes. He doesn't like any of the shows that I watch, and so he'll take it and turn to like football or UFC fighting or something.
Just anything other than what she's watching.
Right.
And
I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I feel like I have the right to keep the remote.
Who's a better driver?
Wanna go 1, 2, 3?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, me.
Me. She thinks that she's a better driver. She really does. But she only ever sees me drive when she's in the car. And because she's in the car, I'm distracted by her beauty that's sitting right next to me at all times. I'm like, man, there's this beautiful woman sitting right next to me. And so out of the corner of my eye, I can't pay attention to the road.
That's a good one. I'm not gonna even tell them what you actually do while you're driving because it's illegal, okay? And so I am a 1,000. Okay, you guys know. I mean, I know he taught me how to drive when I was 17 years old or something.
Yeah.
Taught me how to drive, right? Did not know when he taught me. Thank you. However, I am a better driver. Like, I'm a better driver than him. And even if I follow you, like if you follow behind me or something, I'm like gone and you're way back there. So. Like, I can drive. This is how Matt drives.
Speeding to being a better driver.
No, not really. Matt, when we go to, like, our hometown to visit family, he will... Okay, so you're in the lane, right? He will be over here in the lane. And that aggravates me so bad because I'm like, am I seeing things like...
See, but also her perspective is messed up because she's in the passenger seat.
No.
So everything looks weird.
No, because it's like, in my vision, like, why are you over here? Like, you're going this way. It's like, stay in your lane. I say that all the time. Stay in your lane. And then what he does that aggravates me so bad is that, like, he's in the slow lane, right? So he's speeding up and there's a car and he's speeding up and he doesn't put his blinker on until he's like right on the car's butt. And it's just like,
she gets really mad at me because I used to be so good at that. I used to be so good. I would turn my blinker on, 50 yards before you got to the thing. Now I'm up to the green
And
light
then he
and then
goes.
turning my blinker on.
Or right behind the car, and it's like the car probably thinks you're crazy, like speeding that fast.
Nah.
Car Chronicles.
Who's a better cook? Me.
We already discussed that. It's me, guys.
Who spends more money?
More money.
Can I try that again?
There you go. Who spends more money?
Who spends more money?
Who do you think spends more money?
I would say me.
Yeah, but you spend it on like on family house stuff, so I don't know. I don't think either of us spent. Well, yeah. I don't think either of us spends money on ourselves.
Not really, no.
Yeah, because like if I'm buying something off Etsy, it's for the kids.
I still think it would be me because I do have that horrendous energy drink addiction.
Oh yeah,
So.
that's true.
Who is smarter?
As that says that,
It says smarter with a question mark.
me. What's the problem?
It depends on what subject you're talking about.
It does. So, like, Matt's very, very, very smart. I mean, really, he knows things that, like, I'd be like, well, how you know that? And he's like, didn't you go to school? Like, what were you doing in class? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, talking to my friends, being popular. I'm just kidding.
That's fair.
And so I think I'm more street smart, though. And he's definitely, like, smart, book smart.
Yeah. I think that's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Who has the most common sense? Again, it depends on the situation, but I think in general, probably her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was trying to find an example of common sense, but yeah, it's me. It's okay.
And then, how long have you been
The
together?
last one. All in all, like, it's coming up on 10 years of our 10-year, and coming up on 10 years.
You want to try that one again?
It'll be, how should I say it? Okay,
It'll be our 10-year anniversary.
and how many months?
4.
4 months, right? What's today, February?
Is it 3 months? I just guessed with 4 months.
I'm like, you played yourself. Yeah, 3 months. 3 months.
Yeah, it's 3 months.
And 10 years. Funny, next month, March what?
11.
When he proposed to me, March 11th. But altogether, kind of like 12 years, even with the tiny little breakup, back together, 12 years. So we are definitely blessed, excited, and ready for our more futures, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little Valentine's Day. I hope you guys are having or have had a great Valentine's Day. Doesn't matter if you are with somebody or not. Love yourself. God loves you. That's the most important one. Spoil your kids. Spoil yourself. Take yourself out. Get some balloons, some red. We didn't even eat our chocolate.
Chocolate.
Matt got me something when I woke up this morning. I was a little surprised because we hadn't like talked about Valentine's Day. Says it?
No, it does. Oh, yeah, it does.
I
And
like
strawberry.
caramel.
Caramel's
We
the little
didn't-
circle ones.
We didn't really talk about. Okay, our son came downstairs and he went upstairs and said, "Guys, I just saw mommy and daddy." Anyway, so I'm not a big chocolate eater, but I sometimes will enjoy the caramel kind. That's it, right?
Yeah, that's caramel.
So yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day, and we will see you guys. Kenzie's starting to show out, so we will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
Bye.